Hey everybody, it's me, Marissa-Anne. Um, I'm here to talk to you about everything that I purchased at Gen Con. So, my Gen Con haul. So, in the last video, you heard me talking about, just some various games that I bought. So, I'm going to show you these games. So one of the games that I bought, and it's a dice game. It's called Scurvy Dice by Firelock Games. It looks just like this. Um, You guys are gonna notice I haven't opened up any of these games, and I bought this all last week. But it's a family-friendly dice game. It says, "Prepare to set sail for fortune and fame on the ocean's blue. As a newly recruited captain in Scurvy Dice, you will outfit your ships with sails, cannons, and men to battle your way to the mythical Parrot Island. Once you're sure you've had your fill of gold, it's time to race to Monkey Grove and secure your haul. Legendary captains may even be willing to temporarily join your crew for a chance of the booty. So batten down the hatches, hoist the mainsail, and roll out the cannons. The battle to prove who's the most cunning pirate of the seven seas is about to begin." So it's a pirate dice game. Um, I believe that's Blackbeard on the front, and so we have not played this game yet. So we're gonna play this game probably next weekend or sometime this week. So that's one of the games that I bought. The next game that I bought that I told you in there that my son was begging me to buy, and I was finally able to buy it on the last day. It's called Sky Team. This game has not been released yet. I believe it will be released in the next couple of days. It's called Sky Team Prepare for Landing. It's by Scorpion Mask. And when I purchased the game, it came with this extra card. The game is by Luke Raymond, illustrated by Eric Hibler and Adrian Rives. And this is another set of cards that you can get when you purchase this game at Gen Con. So I believe this is a Gen Con exclusive, if I'm correct. And basically, it's a game about pilots landing planes, and it is a two-player co-op game. The next game that I purchased from there is called Acropolis, and it is by Hatchet Board Games, and Hatchet Board Games is the same company that was selling the Sky Team game, and that's the one that I had to stand in line for. So Acropolis, this was that tile building game that I told you all about. And what it says on the back is, "At the heart of the Mediterranean, young rival cities seek wealth and glory. As chief architect, you are entrusted with this responsibility. Houses, markets, gardens, build with harmony and raise your city towards the sky." So what you do is you buy a tile from your construction site, then add it to your city and arrange um, your 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 areas cleverly. So like if you so there's a certain way that things have to be built in each city, and if you build it according to that way, then you end up getting a lot of points. And so it says build on higher levels to increase the value of your tiles and ensure victory. And so this game is by Jules Massad and Pauline Daytras. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Okay. The next game that I bought, and I bought one for me and I bought one for my husband, and it's from Magic the Gathering Universes Beyond. It's the Lord of the Rings Tales of Middle Earth starter kit. So my husband has one and I have one, and I was lucky to be able to find this because this game is sold out, specifically the starter sets. And I've never played Magic the Gathering before, but I do play Pokemon. And my husband told me there's a lot of similarities between Magic the Gathering and Pokemon. So my husband and I are gonna end up playing this game, and uh, and probably make it easier for me to learn Magic the Gathering doing it that way. Um, I also bought some card sleeves, and the reason why I bought the card sleeves was for this game that I bought last year called Voyager Flux, Star Trek Voyager Flux, because I'm Star Trek. Uh, I'm a Trekkie, specifically a Voyager Trekkie. I haven't played Star Trek Flux yet, but I bought the cards because I wanted to make sure that these things are protected. But I'm also going to go on, I believe it's Etsy. Someone sells like storage boxes for each Flux game set, and they have one for Star Trek Voyager. So I'm going to go on Etsy and I'm going to order that one. Um, the other game that I bought was, like I said, the was AEW Versus System, and when I purchased that, I ended up getting a free playmat versus playmat with it. So that's what it looks like. Um, as I said, I'm not familiar with this system, but I'll eventually figure it out. And this is by Upper Deck. Not exactly sure who the actual game designer was, but it's by Upper Deck, the baseball card company. I'm not sure if they still do baseball cards or not, but it's by Upper Deck. The one game that I told you that was cracking me up, uh, by Skybound Tabletop, and it's designed by Dan Stong. It's called Booty Call. Yeah, this is not appropriate for kids. Um, they recommend that you're at least 17 years old to play this game. Uh, I don't ask me to explain this game to you because it's an insane game. All it says is hold a spooky seance with your friends to figure out which smoking hot ghost is looking for love. Booty Call is a party game of deduction and seduction with humorous art by the one and only Extra Fabulous. Use charades, faces, and spectral noises to communicate across the veil and get that sweet ghostly action. So yeah, this is not appropriate for children, but it's very hilarious. So, like I said, the guy had a hard time explaining this game to me because he was too busy laughing and I was too busy laughing, and he just sold me on it, and I just went and bought it. The next game that I purchased, and I told you about it in the last one, is in the last video, is Starship Captain. And like I said, when you see this box, the first thing that comes to mind is Star Trek. And then and then eventually, like I said, you're gonna, but it has like a lot of, but it has some Star Wars stuff kind of like in here. So I demoed this game and I loved it a whole bunch. So um, basically, what it is that everybody gets their own ship, but your ship it's an old ship, it's damaged, and you gotta make sure that you're repairing that ship. You're gonna be fighting against space pirates and it and visiting different conducting different missions in order for you to gain more points. One of the missions that you can do, and this is a Gen Con exclusive, is called Convention Visit. So this is a mission, but in order to complete this mission, you need two red suited, um, and I don't remember what each color stood for, but you need two red suited uh, workers, two blue suited workers, two yellow suited workers in order for you to gain the points for it. And then also because I purchased the game, I ended up getting this pen to go with it for free. So that was sweet. Like I said, I love this game, and one of my friends is excited because he really wants to play this game. The other thing that I purchased that I didn't talk about was there is this RPG called Star Trek Adventures. Now, my husband purchased the tricorder box, and it's a starter set, and it comes with stuff from the original series. Now, what I purchased was this. Um, Star Trek Adventures Delta Quadrant Source Book. Obviously, you know which series this book is based off of, and yes, it is based off of Star Trek Voyager. So, the source book just has extra stuff that you can do in this game, and how to go through the Delta Quadrant, and different, you know, villains you'll be going up against. Um, Also, the Star Trek Voyager characters, they are in all of the in Star Trek Adventures, all the characters from all the series are all playable characters. So my husband, with the tricorder one that that um that they purchased, you can get the original series characters as playable characters. And the Voyager one that I purchased, I can get the Voyager characters as playable characters. The thing is, they're not in the Delta Quadrant source book. So the other thing that I purchased was the PDF version of the Star Trek Voyager characters because, and the reason why it's PG, and the reason why it's PDF is because you can't, um, it's not available as a physical copy. So, um, and Star Trek Adventures is by Modifius Entertainment. And so at this point, so what I did was I went online and not only did I purchase, not only do I have the PDF and of course the source book, but I went and I purchased the science operations source book, the science source book, the operation source book, and the command source book. And then I purchased also the core rule book. And then I purchased the dice for each one, like the science and um, operations and command. I purchased all the dice for that. And it's sitting in my cart right now from Amazon. So the moment I get paid, I'm purchasing that along with the entire Voyager DVD set as well. Um, and when I say like I'm a big Voyager fan, I love me some Star Trek Voyager. Can't get enough of it. So I purchased that. And then the other thing that I purchased there, like I did last year, is a whole bunch of Power Rangers role playing game and deck building stuff. So let me pull this out. Now, I'm going to show you the deck building stuff. So when I went there, I was shocked to see that the Shattered Grid deck building game was being sold. So I went there. It's like, hey, okay, so are you guys going to give? I want to purchase a Shattered Grid box expansion, but do I get the promo pack for free? And they said, no, we don't have any promo packs. So I was like, oh, okay, well, then I'm not going to purchase it. I'll just purchase it off the website. So I purchased and this was on Thursday, the first day. So I purchased, and I told you guys my son and I played it. So I purchased the Power Rangers deck building game Flying Higher expansion. This has to do with Power Rangers in space, and it came with a bonus pack. Okay, and then I also purchased the Power Rangers deck building game Omega expansion, and it also came with this promo pack for free. Now, mind you, when it comes to the deck building game and the role playing game and Heroes of the Grid, I'm really only interested in purchasing the Zordon era stuff, and the Zordon era actually ends with Power Rangers in space. Now, the reason why I purchased Omega Forever is because of the Boom Studio comics. And also, I've also been purchasing whenever they decide to release it is stuff on Power Rangers Dino Thunder. And the reason why I'm purchasing the Power Rangers Dino Thunder stuff was because my favorite Power Ranger is Tommy. That's the reason why I'm purchasing it. And so for Power Rangers Heroes of the Grid, I'm sorry, the role-playing game, I also purchased this adventure called The Phantom Gambit. This has been out for a little bit. So it's another storytelling game that you can play. I also purchased Across the Stars source book. It has more characters in here you can play, more stories in here that you can use as well. And I also purchased, and I'm so glad that this finally came out because it's been over a year they've been talking about this Standy Pack 1, and it finally came out, and you can use this for the role-playing game. It's just a bunch of the miniatures for the role-playing game, and if you want, I mean, you can switch it off back and forth, I guess, between this and maybe Heroes of the Grid. Like if you lost a miniature, probably find the same miniature in here. It just won't be made out of plastic. That hard plastic, it'll be made, out of the material that they used here. And so the last day, I went back to Renegade and I said, um, I'm gonna go there and I'll just purchase Shattered Grid expansion anyway. So I went there. I said, hey, you guys got any more of the Shattered Grid expansion? No, man, we sold out. And they said, but we do have the promo packs. And I was like, you guys have the promo packs? I told them I was here on Thursday and you guys told me you were not getting any promo packs in. So they gave me the promo pack for Shattered Grid for free. And then so I'm just gonna go online and just purchase the game at this point. But I also need to purchase another promo pack. Except this promo pack won't be free, but I have to pay for it. It's only gonna be like $5 anyway. And so that was pretty much everything that I bought at uh, Gen Con. Um, Mind you, this game is not mine. This is my son's game because he wanted this. He purchased this one. So like I said, that was my Gen Con haul and saved my money, to make sure that I can purchase stuff. And again, I did enjoy my time at Gen Con. I enjoyed demoing games. I enjoyed playing games with other people and just having that overall fun experience. So I'm going to end on this note by saying, I love you guys. Be good to others and be good to yourselves. And I will see you in the next one. All right. Bye bye.